So, initially I didn't think I was going to make a video today. I was just doing some editing, having some fun. But I thought I'd have some fun and make a video about video editors. I've gone through a lot of them. And I think I know enough to kind of make a fun video about this. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years, since like 2017-ish. And I've gone through some phases, we'll say the least. End of the day, I have a lot of fun making videos. I mean, I have a ton of fun actually doing it, and it all can really depend on the video editor that you're using, because honestly, I've had good times and I've had bad times with all of the editors that I've used. I've used Windows Movie Maker before 2010. The 2010 version it's awful. It's the worst thing ever, but the 2007 version was definitely usable. It was free, and I had some fun with it. I really did enjoy using it, because I didn't know there were better things out there, but it's a totally great starter program. So, if you're watching this, you're probably looking for a good video editor to kind of work with. Well, here's my experience. Windows Movie Maker did treat me right. It was really, really hard to make cuts, so I didn't cut out a lot of my videos that I should have. Here's an example. For the rune pickaxe. And honestly, I didn't even move on from Windows Movie Maker for a while. I was just having fun, making videos, doing whatever I wanted to. But when I started to kind of grow on YouTube, I mean, really, I'm not huge or anything. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm super popular here. But as I started to grow, I realized I kind of wanted a better experience when it comes to editing. I want to have a little bit of fun here. I don't want to be not doing things because they're so difficult to do. And then when I went to Windows 10, I realized that Windows Movie Maker was absolute garbage and it was time to move on. So I went to the next free thing that I could find. I did some research on the internet, but not a ton. I didn't really even watch videos on it. But I went to HitFilm Express. If you're looking for a free editor, I would recommend this one. It is actually pretty fun. It has kind of those bells and whistles that I was looking for, and as far as I knew, that was the next best thing to what I had. So I used that for a while, and I made some decent footage out of it. It has great bonuses, and I'm gonna do better as is. So, again, I'll see you guys when I'm on my next kill, my next chest. A peek in there. What's going on? Oh, okay, guys. But after a while, I realized the higher quality video I put out or recording I put in, it really bogged it down. It also didn't really have any of that extra like oomph to it where you could get that expression of yourself, which really at the end of the day, when you're making videos, you're expressing yourself. You're putting yourself out there and you want it to look good. I mean, you're gonna have your own standards, I think, at the very least. So my standards were getting a little bit higher, and I was getting more excited about maybe making something a little better. And so me and my good friend, Ghettosweaters, who actually did a video with me not long ago, and ones I've been putting out, he was using Filmora, and he showed me some really cool things that he was doing. His editing process got really fun. He was able to add some effects to his videos that I wanted to do.
Alright, wow. So back in the day, certain folks weren't allowed to vote, and women weren't allowed to be out of the house, but that's okay because we claimed a country against other people's will.
And HitFilm Express really wasn't giving me that capability. It was letting me edit better. I was able to cut down more to where I thought I wanted to be, but it wasn't really getting me where I wanted to be, but it was free. I mean, if you're looking for a video editor and you're looking to just have something that's free, and you're just messing around, power to you, by the way. This is a great hobby, super fun. HitFilm Express is totally fine. You'll love it. But I moved on to Filmora. It was $70, I believe, to buy it forever. There are other options you can pay monthly for, but I recommend the $70 to buy it forever if you're really getting into this video making and you just have a lot of fun editing. I did have issues with Filmora. First thing was, when I started researching it, I got nothing but Filmora ads for like 6 months. It was the most annoying thing that I've ever seen. Honestly, I would be afraid of putting Filmora in the keywords to this video because you might start getting ads. So I'm gonna actually prevent that from happening for you so you don't have to suffer with me. But it was bad. Every ad I saw everywhere was Filmora. So be aware of that. They're pretty intense when it comes to stuff like that. But again, I have been using Filmora up until last week. Filmora is decent, but I started to realize when I was recording footage of gameplay in higher resolution with a higher bit rate. If you don't know what that means, it just means it's not as how do I put it? It's not as, when you move around, it doesn't look all blocky. It doesn't look all glitchy. You know what I mean? So when I started recording in a higher bit rate, Filmora was crashing constantly. Now for $70 for a lifetime of usage, I was getting what I got out of it. I really liked Filmora, and if you're looking to go that next step up, I would recommend it. It has those effects and those fun things you can do with it. You can play footage and reverse it. You know, you can add different overlays, stuff like that. You know, it has captions. It has, you know, you can put words and different things into it. It's really good for that. It really is a fun video editor, and it definitely is the next step up from HitFilm Express if you're looking to pay for something. But there's something I've been using recently that I have been putting off for a while, and that is Adobe Premiere Pro 2020, to be specific. And I just started using it, and I have realized that through all of this, I have been using some pretty garbage film editors. And I don't mean that in a way like that Windows Movie Maker 2007 was bad, or that HitFilm Express was bad. I mean, it was free. Or even Filmora. It was $70 for a lifetime of usage. You want to do Adobe Premiere, you're spending like $32 a month. Or if you're buying it outright, I didn't even look at that price. I don't want to see that price, but it's a lot. It is well over $500 to $600, if not over $1,000. Again, I haven't looked, but it's expensive. I don't mind paying monthly for something like this. This is my hobby. My hobby, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to make money off of any of this. I'm just having fun. And I think that's in my... I'm able to spend that, to put it simply. They do have a 7-day trial, though, so if you've been using like Filmora, HitFilm Express, and you just want to try something that's a little bit more powerful, you should probably take advantage of that. I should say I have not been sponsored by anything. I mean, really, who's sponsoring me? Come on. I mean, let's be real. But I would highly recommend Adobe Premiere. It is really, really fun to work with, and I have had such a good experience with it. It just performs in every way that I want it to. Every way that I would really kind of expect a film editor to do, but it is really expensive. So keep that in mind. Highly worth looking towards, but those are kind of the four that I would recommend. If you're just getting started, HitFilm Express is the way to go. HitFilm Express is very good. It's just limited. It's free. I mean, HitFilm does have a full service. I wouldn't recommend buying HitFilm. I don't think it's really worth it in that degree. But if you're looking to buy one, Filmora. If you're looking to pay monthly or spend a decent amount of money, Adobe Premiere works great. It also, you know, you can get Adobe After Effects, which is a really, really good program if you're artistic. I'm not outwardly artistic here. I like to express myself in video, but I'm not looking to design anything too crazy. I mean, I'm wearing a ramen shirt. I'm pretty simple. I think I wore this yesterday, even if you really want to get that simple. But if you're looking to kind of have more fun editing and you've been doing it for a while, I would highly recommend that Adobe Premiere. It takes a little bit to get used to, but I mean, in 45 minutes, I was able to get going and make a whole video. I mean, that I put out today as I'm recording this. So I think I've really put my points out here. I mean, I'm just looking to make like a short video on this. I do want to go over more things when it comes to streaming and when it comes to making videos on YouTube. I have experience in the latter. I don't have experience in how to get big or how to get content out that people really want to see. I have an idea, but I haven't proven it, so I'm not going to go over that kind of stuff. But I'll go over at some point, you know, most of the software that I've used, most of the hardware that I've used, and different things like that. And so I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I kind of want it to be another layer to my channel. If you haven't noticed, as of late, I've been trying to step it up a little bit, put out more videos, and I want to do as much as I possibly can. So I think this will be a fun series. If you stick around with me, great. Like and subscribe, and comment also if you do like this kind of thing. And if you want to give me a thumbs down, that's totally fine. You know, just let me know why in the comments so that I know how to improve myself, because that's all I'm trying to do here. You know, I'm not trying to get big, but I do want to put out content that people are watching. Otherwise, my hobby is a little bit drier in a sense. So thank you guys for watching. You all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.